Step into a world of grandeur and history with our immersive tour of the Château de Châteaudun, one of France's most breathtaking historical landmarks. From its medieval origins to its Renaissance transformation, this chateau is a living testament to France's rich cultural heritage. Together, let's discover the hidden history of Château de Châteaudun. Together, let's go to a chateau.
Hey, do you like Gothic architecture? Maybe medieval things? How about Renaissance? That's cool too. But this castle also has lots of secrets and something super special inside. Come with me to Château Châteaudun. This is the dungeon, if you can believe it. We're going to go inside. The foundation of this castle was built in 1171. It was largely built in the 12th century and was remodeled a lot in the 15th and 16th. It's got this really interesting story, like who owned this place? And there's a great secret inside. And I'll show you all of these spaces and more. So let's go, okay? Woo! Let's go see a chateau.
Built on a rocky outcrop that commands a panoramic view of the surrounding plains, Châteaudun has witnessed the ebb and flow of empires, wars, and legends. From its origins in the 12th century as a formidable stronghold to its transformation into a luxurious residence, this chateau is a living chronicle of France's storied past.
Some people claim that Châteaudun is a bit of a labyrinth, and it is a big castle, but it's kind of separated by the dungeon. You have access right here, access to the church on this side, and then a series of staircases with access at the bottom. This one, and this one.
The main courtyard has 3 spiral staircases that illustrate the architectural developments of the Renaissance. The first, from the 1460s, is a projecting staircase in a polygonal tower in the French tradition. The other 2 recessed staircases have loggia facades. The one near the Dunois wing from the 1470s is a masterpiece of flamboyant Gothic architecture. The third one, at the other end, from the early 16th century, is strongly Gothic, but its interior decor is Italianate. Founded amidst the chaos of the Norman invasions, the Château de Châteaudun was a fortress in constant evolution. Originally constructed by the Counts of Blois, its towering keep, rising 31 meters, was an indomitable symbol of power. It was originally accessed via a door 10 meters above the ground, leading to the chapel, which we will see later. The fortification's very stones have witnessed sieges, battles, and the resolute courage of those who defended it.
This chimney is huge. So, who owned this chateau? His name was Jean Dunois, and he was a French nobleman. He was an officer, but he was also known as one of the greatest military leaders in the 100-Year War. I also like that Dunois was a companion in arms for Joan of Arc. He was there to help her out during the siege of Orleans in 1429.
Fast forward to the 15th century, and the chateau finds itself at the heart of the 100 Years' War. It was here that Jean de Dunois, the bastard of Orleans, a figure of immense valor and a trusted companion of Joan of Arc, embarked on a transformative journey. Under his stewardship, the fortress was reborn as a magnificent residence, reflecting the grandeur of its era.
This is the beautiful Sainte-Chapelle of Châteaudun. It was built between 1451 and 1493. So if Sainte-Chapelle sounds familiar to you, you're absolutely correct. This is one of 11 holy chapels built by the royal princes and kings of France during the Middle Ages. And the one that you probably know best is the Sainte-Chapelle in Paris with all the beautiful stained glass.
Jean de Dunois commissioned the Sainte-Chapelle, an architectural jewel that stands as a testament to both faith and artistry. With its soaring arches and stained glass windows, this Gothic chapel was designed to house a revered relic, the True Cross. Here, the divine and the earthly converge in a spectacle of breathtaking beauty. Built between 1451 and 1493 to house a relic of the Passion of Christ, received by Dunois from King Charles VII, and placed in the Holly Chapel in 1468 by a decision of the Pope. The lower chapel has an open-work choir and a nave with 3/4 rib vaulting. Its bays are decorated with flamboyant tracery work. All that remains of the original decor is a set of 15th century statues representing the saints revered by Dunois and his family. A wall painting from 1468 depicts the Last Judgment.
This feels like such an honor to be in this beautiful space. It is extremely rare in France. It is a courtroom in its original state from the ancient regime.
The Hall of Justice is a rare example of an Ancien Regime courtroom that has retained its 17th century decor. It was used as a revolutionary tribunal in 1793. The upper part of the room was covered in whitewash, alternately featuring a fleur-de-lis and a gilded monogram consisting of a crown covering an L. While the L refers to King Louis, the closed crown recalls the adage that the King of France is emperor in his kingdom, and that he derives his power from God alone. There are several rooms on the ground floor, but we were especially honored to have the chance to film this special room, which is normally restricted and has shutters closed to protect the integrity of the ancient painted wood panels. Decorated with fleur-de-lis and crowned L letters, this room commemorates Louis XIV's visits to the Chateau in 1682 and 1685. What an honor it was to open these windows to reveal these magnificent paintings just for this video and for you, our viewers.
When I first stepped into this room, I had tears. I'm not kidding you. This is the secret that this castle holds, are these gorgeous ancient tapestries. Now you may be thinking, it's just wall hangings. No, let me show you.
Within its walls, the chateau is adorned with an extraordinary collection of tapestries and artifacts. Among the treasures of Châteaudun is its remarkable collection of tapestries. The castle is home to one of France's second largest collections of antique tapestries, second only to the Mobilier National. In the Western world, tapestry, first developed in the Middle Ages, underwent a major revival in the 16th century, becoming an element of prestige throughout Europe. Powerful people used wall hangings to assert their power and wealth, with a series of tapestries illustrating stories from the Bible or mythology. Made from precious materials, these furnishing textiles lavishly decorated residences and made them more comfortable. Easy to transport and install, tapestries were a major asset for nobles who traveled from chateau to chateau. When the state purchased Château de Châteaudun, it was unfurnished, making it the ideal space for a permanent tapestry display. This exceptional collection, acquired by the state between 1938 and 2012, consists of wall hangings woven in French and Flemish manufacturers in the 16th and 17th centuries, before the Gobelins factory opened in Paris. This tapestry collection includes a series depicting the story of Tancred and Clorinda, a masterpiece woven between 1655 and 1690 by the workshops of the Faubourg de Saint-Germain. These tapestries, woven from wool and silk, illustrate scenes from Jerusalem Delivered, an epic poem by the Italian poet Torquato Tasso. The series captures pivotal moments from the story of Tancred and Clorinda, including their fateful encounter, Clorinda's baptism, and the construction of a mausoleum in her honor. Each panel of the tapestry, meticulously crafted from designs by Michel Cornet, tells a part of the narrative with vivid colors and intricate details. The tapestries were acquired by the state from 1967 to 2012 and were recently restored to reveal their vibrant hues. In addition to its architectural marvels and art treasures, Châteaudun features a medieval-inspired garden. Laid out in the early 2000s, this garden at the foot of the keep reflects the medieval garden's symbolism. With 150 plant species known from the Middle Ages, including medicinal herbs, dye plants, and vegetables, it offers a glimpse into the horticultural practices of the past. This garden not only complements the castle's historical ambiance, but also provides a tranquil retreat for visitors.
Today, Château Châteaudun is a beacon of heritage and preservation. Through meticulous restoration efforts, the grandeur of the past is safeguarded for future generations to admire and experience. Every corner of this majestic fortress invites you to step into its storied halls and walk the paths trodden by kings, queens, and heroes.
To visit Châteaudun is to embark on a journey through time, to witness the epic sagas of medieval valor and Renaissance elegance. It is to immerse yourself in the awe-inspiring beauty of French history and architecture.
By watching this video and visiting France's national monuments, you help ensure these legacies endure, captivating the hearts of all who enter. Thank you so much for joining me on this enchanting journey through Chateau Châteaudun. I'll include basic logistics information in the description below. Now, YouTube is going to recommend a couple more videos of mine that you might be interested in watching. Thank you so much for your support, and stay tuned for the next episode of Let's Go to a Chateau. Oh. Woo! Let's go see a chateau.